Hey, what's up, everybody? Thunderfist 1978 coming at you here on a Tuesday evening. Hope everybody's had a great day so far. We're going back to Monstrum Nox tonight, and we got some of our armor made last night. We still need more indestructible shells. I was trying to think exactly what kind we needed. And then we need sacred branches and soul spars for our weapons. I think everybody's got upgraded weapons by now. Like upgraded to whatever weapon they're going to have for this chapter. I wondered why that was taking so long to start. Now you may see some notifications tonight because I went ahead and redeemed the free games for this month on PSN, which this may have been the last opportunity I would have had to do that. Okay, right. We're back down here so we can no, not that kind of notification. That was my laptop. So right now it looks like I'm mainly going after the indestructible shells. Other than that, something else that I will need is Mystic Lazalites, but we'll probably find plenty of those while while looking for soul spars. Oh wow.
All right. Switch.
We got 3 indestructible shells there. Okay, how many people have that armor? Okay, just add all. That means we need about 40 of those shells still. We've got 10 now, so I need 30 more. That feels like it's gonna take forever. But, I mean, the shells are at least coming pretty quickly. So there's that. So it's like a lot of times when we kill one of those crab-like creatures, I forget exactly what they're called, but they tend to drop like 2 or 3 of them.
Something's here.
Which is just pretty good. Oh, nice. Hey, welcome in, Catman. I'm doing well. How you doing tonight? Thank you for that Daily Chowok Crest redemption. So I'm looking to get indestructible shells for the top armor. Well, it doesn't seem to be legendary armor, but it's the top armor that Marcel can make for our characters, and I'm impressed. that that those shells are dropping so quickly. Glad to hear that. I'm gonna go ahead and have another one of those armors made.
Glad this day's finally come.
Oh, awesome!
My turn. Let's go.
How'd you do? I mean, well, I would imagine you might have a little bit of rust to work off if it's been a while since you played. But see, back when I started playing it, there you go. That's the spirit. You know, back when I started playing it, like seriously, in 2020, the furthest I had made it was to the turbo tunnel, which, as you know, is only 3 levels in. I was one of the many people who rage quit that level back in the 90s. But then when I picked up Rare Replay, I started playing through the challenges. You know how it has challenges for each game, and I beat all the challenges for Battletoads. That's a lot of what inspired me. That's a lot of what inspired me to go ahead and try to beat the game, and I ended up doing it thanks to streaming it.
Hey, what do you need?
Oh, that's awesome. I hope you get the 102%. All right, let's see. Let's give that to Yufa.
Who's it for?
Ooh, this is pretty spiffy.
And we've got enough lazolites to make four more of those, which is all we need, really.
Need something else? What?
We'll sell that crescent mail.
Thanks. Need something else? This is as quality gets. Something bothering you? See you later.
All right. Right, it's the alchemy wing.
Here I go.
Yeah, I think I'm missing one secret in Donkey Kong Country 2, and then I'll be able to 102% complete it. I'll tell you something that never made sense to me though. You know those
Here I go.
you know those Kremlings or whatever they're called that that guard the special areas, and the only way to get there is to bribe them with the combat coins that you get during the levels. Why do they give you the option of fighting them if you can't? If you try to fight them, all they'll do is like swat you away like a fly. It's like, why even make that an option if
My turn.
if nothing comes of it? I never understood that. there's a few here and there. I'm trying to think what I'm working on most recently. I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to power up Street Fighter 6 and see if the newest Fight Pass has dropped.
Something's here.
Because if it has, I want to go ahead and get access to it. Not so much for the Fight Pass content itself, as for the arcade games. Because I missed a lot of the Fight Passes, and with it, a lot of the arcade games, but a lot of those games repeat over time. And who knows, some of those games might not be part of the Capcom Arcade Stadium collections. They probably are, but oh yeah. It's one of the better fighting games out there. Although I'll tell you something. In a lot of ways, I think I like Fatal Fury City of Wolves better. I know City of Wolves is getting some rather interesting guest characters. I mean, Street Fighter 6 is as well. I think Street Fighter 6, as a matter of fact, has gotten Tifa from Final Fantasy VII as a guest character. And then they also got Terry Bogard and Mai Shiranui as guest characters, while Ken and Chun-Li crossed over to Fatal Fury. Hey, welcome in, Goonie Girl. Good to see you. How's it going? We were just talking about
This day's finally come.
about Street Fighter 6 and Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, which I've actually got the I think it's the deluxe edition that I have. But here's that. Definitely recommend this game. Trying to think where the rest of the package is at. This is gonna bother me, because I got the deluxe edition and I don't see the full package anywhere. I would have thought I would have it in the same stack that the game itself is in, but it's not there. Ah, well, I know it's somewhere in here, because I never take that stuff anywhere. What is that? Oh, that's my Snow Brothers collection. Okay, been raising your girls, full-time caretaker. Oh, wow. You've been busy. My crown's off to you there, Goonie Girl. Truly is. Ah. Okay, I'm sorry. This is bugging me to no end. Yeah, you know,
This is as quality gets.
you guys know that that I don't give out my location, but
Ooh, this is pretty spiffy.
Need some. See you later.
oops. I meant to give that to Jules. But we do have quite a lot of food trucks in my area.
Need something?
And there's a good variety of types of cuisine that you can try. And that's one of the things I really like about my area.
Thanks. Need something else. See you later.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something right now, Goonie Girl. I've said this to just about everybody. don't ever feel like you have to be here for every stream. I completely get that, you know, folks have lives outside of Twitch, and I would never ask anyone to take undue time away from that. As somebody once said, and I wish I could remember who this is, IRL before URL. I stand by those words. I didn't coin that phrase, but I wish I could claim it. So I thought I only had, I only was gonna have one indestructible shell after we made that armor. Turns out we have 3. Yeah, I'll have to get that information from you off stream so I can check your food truck out. I do love trying all the different ones we have. Catman, what that phrase means? It means real life comes before being online. It's good words for streamers because a lot of times we get so wrapped up in our content creation that sometimes we lose focus on things that are important outside of that. So it just reminds us to keep our focus on where it should be. So IRL, that means in real life. URL, of course, that's the abbreviation for web addresses. Yeah, this heat wave is no joke. Anybody who's in the path of it, please be careful. This this heat is honestly dangerous, and you know, if you're working outside in it, take extra care. Although oh, look at that! Indestructible shell. We need 4 more of those to make another of those armors. And look at that!
My turn.
That thing dropped almost all of what we needed for the next suit of armor. This is why I'm glad I started coming here. All right, Catman, have a great night, and thank you for stopping in. Look forward to talking with you again soon. Let's see.
It's my turn.
We'll let Yufa handle it. Even though it really doesn't matter who handles it at this point. I guess I want her dealing with it because she's going to be the main character I play as when we go back in that dungeon. Just for the sake of convenience.
I'm so glad this day's finally come.
Let's keep this short.
Get us a little bit closer to being able to... Oh, hello. Okay, now after this one, we'll go ahead and go back to the dungeon. But this one's gonna be worth 5 Nox points, and I do need more Nox points and enable to open up more portals. I have a hunch there's gonna be more quests to do after we do the 2 that are required, but you know, just in case, I wanna kind of get a jump on that if possible. All right, pal. Where'd you go? Ooh, we got a relic bone. Oh, sorry, I got to do this one. If it's 5 points at stake, then I'll do them. If it's just 2, then I won't. Or 3, I mean, then I won't right now. Oh yeah, everything's going well on my end. You know, I need to look into TwitchCon tickets because I'm going again this year, and I keep forgetting to check lately whether they've gone on sale yet or not. I don't think they have yet. Haddle's up to level 71. Yeah, I went to TwitchCon last year and I loved it. I mean, there were some things that went down that you know, that I'd rather not see happen again, but all in all, it was a great experience for me. I met a lot of people that you know, I'll put it this way. There was a number of people I went in hoping to meet, and there were 2 of them that I did not get to see. But there were also several I was not expecting to see who I got to meet, so that made up for it. I know there's some people I met last year who aren't going this time, but I'm hoping most people will come back this year. This will probably be my last year going for a while, but you know, I am happy to be going back one more time. I'm hoping to do a stream from one of the arcades in the area while I'm there. They have this arcade called Arcade Monsters in downtown San Diego, and I'm sure they would allow people to do streams from there, because I mean there's so many people that come to that area specifically for TwitchCon around that time. So yeah, me too. But you know, if that doesn't happen, I do know I've got quite a few people to look forward to meeting nonetheless. You know, people that I did see last year. I know at least like 1 or 2 of the people that I met last year are not likely to go back this year. But by and large, I think a good deal of the people I saw last year are going back this year. But we'll see how that goes. It's in San Diego again. They're booked to host it until like 2027, I'm wanting to say. I think that's supposed to be their last year before it gets handed off to another city. And no one's really sure what the next city's going to be yet. I know it got hosted in Vegas one year, but a lot of people are thinking that's probably just going to be a one-off, and that it's likely to be somewhere else in California when it switches off. You know, something I really appreciate about San Diego, at least the downtown area, is it's very easy to get around there. I didn't have any trouble really getting anywhere, even though I walked most of the time. You know, once I got to the area, I was able to just walk everywhere.
so glad this day's finally come.
Need
Yeah,
something? What do you need?
I get that. But you know, I like going to new cities personally, so for me it's a plus.
Who's it for?
This ain't half bad.
Need something else? What?
I would hope it ain't.
Need something. See you later.
Yeah, it's as far as going again after this year, I just have other places I'd like to see. So the next 3 years, starting next year, I'm gonna be focusing on those plans. And it sounds like I don't know if you guys heard that, but it sounds like people are setting off fireworks. I never understood why so many people don't wait until the 4th to do that, when everyone's prepared to hear them. Hold on. Well, that was weird. Sorry, there was a pop-up that came up on my computer, and I have no idea what it was because it was just like a small white window, and it never showed anything as to even what it was that caused it to pop up. That's what I was confused about for a moment there, just in case you were wondering.
Here I go.
All right. Leave it to me.
I guess, shall we say, the folks are eager around here to get the festivities started. I guess that's a good way to word it.
No less.
All right, guys, give it save some for the 4th. You know, yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Something's here.
You know, the whole memory crisis and stuff. You know, of computer components becoming real expensive. That's a recent problem. But fireworks have always been expensive. So, you know, I'm impressed that people are spending that kind of money where they have that many fireworks to set off before the actual day itself. And then they still got even more to use once the day itself hits. Oh, by the way, I wanna wish a very happy 48th birthday to one of my favorite anime characters. Sailor Moon turns 48 years old today. Well, yesterday in Japan, because they're about 14 hours ahead of the Eastern U.S. Let's see, how many of those shells do we have? Okay, I thought it was around that. I need 12 more. And then everyone will be done with armor. And then we can focus on weapons. And then at some point, I want to try to sneak back into the prison and see if we can't get that one chest that I wasn't able to get before. I hope it will let me. Because I could never figure out how to get the chest as standard at all without his powers. It feels like you would have to have Raging Bull's power and able to get to that one chest that I skipped. You know, it would really suck if there was a way to get to that chest, and you know, you're just not allowed back into the area where it is. But I know that's not the way East 8 works. You had the opportunity to go back in East 8. Maybe, you know, maybe what East 8 did will happen later in the chapter, but right now, I'm going to assume it's not going to do that right off the cuff. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Not, you know, not to mention if people are trying to get rest, that's it can really be a disturbance to that as well. But you know, to each their own when all's said and done. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. We already know there's the potential to get indestructible shells out of those, so might as well try for it. Okay, we need 3 more. Okay, we got 1. That means I still need 10 more. Not too shabby when we came into this needing 30. And now we've already got 20 of the ones we need. So basically what I'm doing here, you might have noticed this, but those armors that I was getting from that armorer, they don't just cost gold. I have to provide certain materials as well, and the indestructible shells are one of the materials. That's the only one that I don't have enough of to just up and make the armor. Everything else I've already got. That's just like when it comes to upgrading weapons. Well, actually, there's 2 materials that I need for weapons, and I don't have an overabundance of either. But they can both be found in the same place, so there's that. Sweet! We can make 1 more armor, and now we only need 8 more. And we can make that second suit, and then everyone will have the best armor, or at least the best armor you can get from Marcel. Obviously, it's not a legendary armor or whatever is described by the trophy. Because you know, there's a trophy for having for like getting your hands on a legendary suit of armor. And if those armors I've been making were legendary armor, then I would have had that chest by now, or trophy by now, excuse me. The fact that I don't have it yet means it must be talking about some other kind of armor. Now, there is another trophy for fully upgrading all your weapons, and I am on track to getting that.
I'll handle this.
Boo. I wanted shells.
I don't think so. All yours. I don't think down.
But yeah, when it comes time to to mine for the other materials, I'll be going to a completely different area. Well, I don't know that I'll ever need that for anything, but I'll... Dang!
Switch!
3! Possibly more. Nah, it was 3. Still, though, 5 shells more. And I'll have everything I need.
I'll handle this. I'm gonna see everything.
That's the spirit.
This is as quality gets. Who's it for?
Let's give it to Krisha.
Thank you very much.
Need something else? What?
And then Anamona's the only one that doesn't have one of those yet.
Need some. See you later.
And back we go. Oops, wrong way. Oops, wrong way. It just occurred to me, I need to keep my eye open for more jars around here. And we got a relic bone, not that I need that for anything. Once upon a time I did, but I'm pretty sure everyone's at their upgraded. Okay, we got one. And I'm not gonna... All right, we'll leave the light on for you till you get back.
Something's here.
Here I go.
Something's there.
Come on. I was wondering if there could be jars in here, but it doesn't look like there are. And that's one game ready. That's one of the games I was talking about earlier that I redeemed tonight, and I figured you were gonna see some notifications about them before the stream was over, and I was right. Okay, there's one indestructible shell. I think I still need 3 more.
My turn. Leave it to me. No less.
Yeah, I need 2 more.
I'll handle this.
Welcome back. I need 2 more shells, and then we'll be done with this portion of the night's activity. And then I might start looking for a way back into the prison if it will let me back in. I would hope it wouldn't completely close that off to me. One more bone or shell, excuse me. Just one to go. Oops.
Something's there.
Ha ha.
It's impressive.
All right, cool.
It's my turn.
Something's here.
At least I hope that extra gauge will stay powered. Yep, there's another one. I think that just leaves one other one. Okay, I got a relic bone. I wonder how much I could get for my materials if I decided to sell some of them. Okay, that's it. I think we're completely done now.
All right. Leave it to me.
I'm so glad this day's finally come.
Welcome. This is as quality gets. Who's it for?
I shall use it with care.
Need something else? What? Need something else?
That shield that Potts made's not fit for the shelves just yet. But at this pace, he might just improve enough to sell one at next year's festival. Gotta say, my half-wit apprentice has got me full of expectations.
See you later.
I was hoping he might mention something about the ultimate armor that I need to be looking for.
you. You need it? I got it. Looking to cut it, do you? You saw nothing.
Adel,
All right.
ready and raring to go.
Okay, good. Everyone is up to their newer weapon. Okay, let's see. So I calculate we're going to need 26 each of the soul spars and sacred branches. Almost there with the branches. And the soul spars, not a worry.
Well, don't just come back anytime.
Because I know where we can get more of them.
I'll take everything you got.
Let's see, just out of curiosity. Oh, we do have enough for one.
Okay.
Well, that puts us one closer.
Yo, bye-bye. See you later.
Okay, so we need 5 more sacred branches and then 26. Hold on a second. Groaning Grotto.
Something's here.
Okay, let's go to the beast enclosure. Of course it is. Wait a minute. So that's a dead end? Wait. I should be able to get into the prison from here. All depending on which way's the right way. Yeah, this looks familiar, definitely. Nope. Other way.
Something's there.
Let's see.
I think there's something here.
So yeah, up that way. There we go. Wait a minute. Oh. Well, I can get across either way, so it's... Okay.
Hunter's descent.
Great. So there's no way to get through there. hoping somewhere will let me back into that prison.
Hunter's Descent.
I don't think that's the way.
I think there's something here.
No, that's the shantytown. Huh? I thought I said the depths. Okay, I did.
Something's here.
Wait, huh? What?
Something's there.
I think there's something here. I think there's something
Oops.
here.
Okay, good. Really? They both lead to the shantytown. I wonder. Don't tell me there's one chest I'll forever be unable to get. Now that should be an entryway into the prison. But last time it wouldn't let me go through there. You can hear voices coming from this way. There must be more security down the path. It's probably best not to go through here. I was afraid of that. Well, that sucks. Oh well. Yeah, we'll go to the hidden herb garden.
Something's there.
Look around enough, we should be able to. Yeah, so there was an area inside the prison where I had to use another version of the red-haired character, but he didn't have any powers. And there was like this weakened wall, but he can't break through it. And there was a chest behind it, and I wasn't able to figure out how to get to it without using the breaking of the wall power, which I had to use the other version of the character in order to use that power. And now I'm afraid there might have actually been a way to get it without using that power, and I'm completely shut off from getting to that chest. I hope that's not the case. Okay, there's a sacred branch. I need 4 more of those sacred branches. And then there are like large yellow orb deposits that I've only ever actually seen here. That's where we can get the other item that's needed for upgrading weapons. And you can see those throughout this area. But you gotta look around. There we go. Those are the big ore deposits I was talking about. We need to find more of those. Those are far from the only two.
Something's here.
But those are the only kind of orb deposits.
Something's there.
Yeah, this series is as old as Final Fantasy. The original East game came out the same year in Japan that that the original Final Fantasy came out. But there's more Final Fantasy games than there are East games. If we're just going by the main series, then Final Fantasy's got 16 games, whereas East has 11. Still quite a bit. Okay, I think we need to go closer to the dungeon entrance. If we want to find more of those ore deposits. What about sacred sacred branches? How we doing on those? Okay, we need 2 more. Then after that, it's all about the soul spars. And if we get lazuli, I can trade 10 of those for a soul spar. And since I no longer need those for armor, then every soul spar we get, or every lazulite we get, can we can plan to trade those for soul spars. Way up there directly? No, there's not. So we got to go further in to look for that. I think we need 1 more sacred branch. Aha, here's our ticket up. May have already been here this time around, but
Something's here.
come on. Ooh. Blue cheese. Aha! There's another one. Red
Something's here.
cheese. There we go. That big yellow and red orb, that's what we need 26 of. $260 lazulites, 2,600 copper ore, the equivalent of such. Which is crazy to think about. Or I could purchase those, but I'm not going to, because one of the trophies is for having 1,000,000 gold in your hands. I'm not looking to do that on stream, but it is something I want to do. So I want to hang on to my gold, so that off stream I can get what's left.
Something's here.
don't think there's going to be any more soul spars over this way. But might as well check. Yes, yes, thank you. And we don't really need to be here, so that was just to reset the mining spots, which hopefully that was accomplished. I would assume so if the barrels are intact again. Look at that. There's one. That's one weapon that can be upgraded now. Yeah, you too. It has been quite a while.
Something's here.
I need 24 more. Those crimson spars.
Something's there. Hunter's descent.
Aha!
Something's here.
Come to Papa. Come on, there was supposed to be at least one crimson spar out of that. Oh, there's one. All right. That's 2 weapons that can be upgraded. Two more, and then we can focus on getting weapons upgraded to their highest level. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Let's go ahead and go back. Get the weapons upgraded if we can, and we'll go from there.
Adel. Say the word and I'll make it. Well, don't just say the word and I'll make it.
Yeah, we'll get
Time to
his.
show off my skills.
Get that.
Leave it to me.
All right, let's see. So 4. Yeah, we've got enough sacred branches now.
Oh, I'll come back anytime.
Oops. Wrong way. See, that's the kind of power that Adol only has in his monstrum form. That and breaking walls. I just didn't think I could get that chest without that power. And unfortunately, it's not letting me go back into the prison as a monstrum. And I'm thinking at this point there won't be any more reason for them to even go into the prison. Which means I may be shut off from that chest unless it'll go back and let me replay areas as non-powered up at all. Which, you know, something similar to that happens in the game before this one. And they're so similar that I would hope something like that happens in this game as well.
Something's here. Hunter's descent. Hunter's descent.
You gotta hand it to the composers. They did a wonderful job on the soundtrack for this game. The music of Ys is always something you can expect to be quality.
Hunter's descent. Something's here. Hunter's descent.
Nope. There we go. Pay dirt.
Something's here.
Dude! Did we just get 2 out of that? If so, then that will fully upgrade, well, that'll get everyone's weapons up to +1. And then I could just concentrate on +2, which is as high as those weapons are gonna go.
Something's here.
Okay, thank you for the sacred branches, but I have quite enough of those.
Adel, say the word and I'll make it.
Nope,
Just leave it to me.
I need one more.
Come back anytime.
Hey, so I'll take everything you got.
Well, I should say one more to go on to. Ooh, I do have enough.
You got a deal. Okie dokie. Wanna bye-bye. Adel.
Oh, wait.
I'll take everything you got.
All right, let's see what we can do. Dang!
You got a deal. You got a good eye. You got a good one. Bye-bye. See you later.
All right.
Yeah. I'm ready and raring to go. Just leave it to me.
Okay, 18 more. And then everyone's weapons can be fully upgraded.
Let me know if you come back anytime.
I gotta admit, I'm pretty excited to have everyone's weapons fully upgraded. then I can focus on other things, like the rest of the required quests.
Hunters, something's here.
You know, potentially any more quests that will come, opening up new areas.
Something's there.
Ooh. Okay. One more lazulite, and we can exchange what we've got. Wait a minute. For a soul spar. Okay, we just got one. We just got one straight there. Now we need 3 soul spars per weapon. So we've got one, and one more lazulite, and we can get another one. I have a feeling that within another day or two, we'll probably finish this game. And I have something else planned for once this one's finished, but
Something's there.
I'm keeping it under wraps for the time being. Soul spars. Thank you. Thank you again. Once we do our trading, we will need 14 more of those. Ooh. Potentially a lazulite in there. But no, of course not.
Something's here.
Of course not. Maybe a lazulite there. Yes. All right, back we go.
Adel. I'm ready and raring to go. Just leave it to me. Let me
That's
know if you're
it.
gonna come back anytime.
Adel, step right up.
I think it completely means you absolutely cannot
Bye-bye. See you later.
upgrade that any further. I think it truly means that now. Now then, I think introductions are in order. How are you feeling, Monsieur Rio Adol? Did you always know who I was? Did I know that the monstrum you was a homunculus all along? Ho ho ho! I am a river spirit. Of course I did. Morbihan is a very powerful being, you know. It is a fascinating subject of conversation, but alas, it is a tale for another time. It is most wonderful to meet you.
State your desire.
Yeah, no. That would be 70,000.
Au revoir.
I'd have to pay 70,000 gold in order to just up and buy every soul spar I need. I'm not doing that when I'm trying to get 1,000,000 gold. Although it just occurred to me, I should have hung around in town and see if there were any more
Hunter's descent.
5 Nox Point portals.
Hunter's descent. Something's here.
Wish I would remember a little more often to check for that.
Something's there.
I think there's something here.
Nope. Aha! Gotta admit, that's a nice looking sword Adol's packing. I mean, not only is it powerful, but it looks great aesthetically as well.
Something's there. Hunter's descent.
Who knows? There may be more rubrics to get. I want to keep some materials on hand for any more sacramentals that can be made. Come on! Don't just deny me the soul spars now. I'm in the home stretch, for crying out loud. It's gonna take forever getting all the lazolites I need. I need those soul spars.
Something's here.
Dang. Oh. For a moment, it seemed like there might have been some sort of mining spot over there.
Hunter's descent. Hunter's descent.
Nice.
Something's here. Something's here.
All right, cool.
I think there's something here.
I knew there was some kind of mining spot over here. Ow.
Something's there.
Don't stand that close to it then. You don't want to get spit on. It's driving me nuts.
I think there's something here.
This game really does not want to give me soul spars. See, case in point. Well, it gave me one that time. Oh! Should not have gone down so fast. Oops. Guess I gotta go further in.
I think there's something here.
Good night. Nope. Ow. Okay. So we want to stay up top as much as possible.
I think there's something here.
Yeah, but... Okay. And, of course, we didn't get any spars out of it, but... Ooh. Oh, hello. This could make up for it. Yeah, there's a spar. Back to the dandelion. I'm glad it didn't cost any gold to enhance
Say the word and I'll
weapons.
make it. Time to show off my skills. Oh, come back anytime.
Yeah. I'll take everything you got.
Nope, we don't quite have enough soul spars for or lazolites for any soul spars. I need 2 more lazolites to trade for a soul spar. All in all, we need 12 more of those soul spars. Which means we're more than halfway home. You know, because we started off needing 26. We've got more than half of that.
Hunter's descent.
And we now have enough lazolites to be able to trade for a soul spar. So we need 11 more.
Something's here.
Cool.
Something's there.
Oh, an indestructible shell. We don't need those anymore, but who knows? Might need them. Well, we don't need them right now, but it's possible I could need them later. Did I get a soul spar straight? I think I did. Yeah. And I've got enough lazolites to trade for another one. That takes it down to 10 that we need. Or the equivalent.
Hunter's descent.
9.
Too dangerous. Fall back.
And don't see any way to get up there right away. That means we can actually get somebody else's weapon upgraded. So progress is being made. And I need less than 280,000 gold.
Something's there.
To get my million. No, I don't need to be over here. And I'm pretty sure there's more areas to mine for soul spars that I haven't gotten this time around. So I don't want to just I don't want to just teleport back yet. Let's see. I'm not convinced that I've gotten all of the Soul Spar mining locations this time. Yeah, I got those.
Something's here.
Yep, I knew it. I knew there had to be at least one more somewhere. And I guess I'm not going to get any more this time through. Okay, now let's go back.
Battle! I'll take everything you got.
Okay, we like a soul spar.
Wanna look some bye. See you later.
Battle. Say the word and I'll make it. Time to show off my skills. Oh, I'll come back anytime.
Nine to go. I am so looking forward to finishing this out. Nine soul spars and or the equivalent of.
Hunter's descent. Something's there.
I swear, if I go into another Grimwald Nox and get soul spars as a prize, that's just gonna be too ironic.
Something's there.
Look at that! Now it's dropping. Now they're being dropped like it's going out of style. If you think I'm gonna complain about that, you're crazy. Keep an eye to the ground. But I'll stay to the sky.
Something's there.
Or I'll stay on the upper ledges.
Hunter's descent.
There's something here.
We know somewhere there's gonna be more mining spots on the ground.
Hunter's descent.
We also look at that. 6. 5. Hello. Nope, still at 5, but still massive progress. Four. That was huge. That was huge.
Yeah. I'm ready and raring to go. Time to show off my... Oh, all done. Come back anytime.
Yeah. I'll take everything you got.
I didn't think I had enough,
See you later.
but I had to check. Let's look around outside. I want to see if there's any 5 Nox gates.
I'm so glad this day has finally come.
Oh, there's one. Glad I looked around.
Let's send 'em packing.
Doing those 2 quests we have to do. Combined with what we've done so far. Should be enough to open up a Grimwald Nox.
Gotta make this last hit count.
Oops. But then again, I can heal.
Roman soldiers are hard at work.
All right, where'd the Arca go?
There's much to enjoy
There it
at the
is.
festival.
Now what do I want next? Those Roman soldiers are hard at work.
So we need 4 more spars. And I need 6 lazalites to be able to trade for one. So 36 lazalites minus however many spars I get. End up getting, I should say. Jump down.
Descent. Hunter's descent.
Okay. Nothing but lazalites so far. But that's fully all right.
Hunter's descent. Hunter's descent.
Hello. Hello. I wonder how many times I've missed that one. Since we've been coming here. I think I'm down to 33 lazalites that we currently need.
Hunter's descent.
We could take off 10 of those for every soul spar we happen to find.
Hunter's descent.
Guess I don't have a choice.
Hunter's descent. Something's here.
I don't think I have enough Twilight shards in order to trade for the soul spars I need. Even if I do, I'm gonna save them. So there might be something else I'll need them for later. I mean, I won't be able to get any more the rest of the game.
Something's here.
Just I don't think I'll be able to.
Hunter's Descent.
31.
Hunter's Descent.
Something's there.
30. That's enough. That I can trade for another soul spar now. And that will give me enough to upgrade a weapon. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anything else, I should say?
Hunter's Descent.
Nope, that's it.
Yeah, come back anytime.
Adol! I'll take everything you got.
I forgot I had a trade. I also forgot I could trade stuff for nocturnal oils. Not that I really need one right now.
You got wanna look bye. See you later.
Yeah. I'm ready and raring to go. Just leave it to me. Let me know if you need to come back anytime.
That's it. 3 more soul spars. Or 30 mystic lazuli. And that'll be all I need. Or then we'll have everyone's weapons fully upgraded. And then we can focus on getting through the game proper. Okay, 20 lazuli. Because we just got a soul spar. 10 lazuli. Or one more of those soul spars. Let's check there. Wouldn't it be something if we got a soul spar out of that? Hey, welcome in, Marty DeLorean. It's been a while. How's it going? Tonight's, at least gameplay right now, might be a little boring because I'm mining for items, shall we say. But I only need one more. Oh, it's amazing. It's probably my favorite in the entire East series, to be honest with you. This is our final game through the East series. I've been playing through the entire series for a couple of months now.
Something's here.
In the order that they take place, not necessarily in release order. And the continuity's all over the place. So we have not been playing them in release order at all. Grimace. At least I think that's Grimace. Cookie Monster, classic.
Something's here. Something's here.
Come on, game, have a heart. Give me a soul spar. Just one, that's all I need. Got it. That's it. We don't need any more soul spars, at least not right now. Now we can start going through the story.
I'm ready and raring to go.
Trophy time!
Time to show off my skills. Oh, I'll come back anytime. Adel. I'm ready and raring to go.
Or I thought it was
Come
trophy
back
time.
anytime.
Maybe he just can't do anything further with him. I actually had somebody tell me one time they felt it was the best crown on Twitch. It's a shame I can't get another one like it, because the crafter is no longer on Etsy. So I'm hoping and praying nothing happens to this one. Because I can't just order another one, much as I wish I could. I just hope the crafter's safe wherever they are and whatever they're doing. Okay, where'd the Arca go? There it is. Shadow shoes. You want to see something else I bet you wish you could do? Imagine if you could do this. Or this. See, this is why this game's my favorite one in the series. It's the only one where you have like really cool powers like that. And oh yeah, I played through the entire Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster collection around the time that released on Steam, and I've got it physical for both the PS4 and the Switch. Okay.
I'm so glad this day
How's
is
it going? I
finally
carry
come.
only the best. Come back soon.
Okay, they don't have any gift items. I want to see if this guy can enhance my weapons any further. Because Tito cannot. Nope, sure can't.
Come back if you get the chance.
That doesn't make sense. Oh, wow, nice. I have the original 10 and 10-2 and the 13 trilogy. Let's see. Oh, ultimate weapons. Okay. So that must be something. That must be something different from just enhancing them all the way. I gotcha. I've been really bugged lately by the fact that I mentioned the Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, and I got the deluxe edition, but I'm not seeing the package anywhere. I'm trying to think what I would have done with that. It may be in another room. I bet that's what I did. All right, let's see. So we have to come over here. I wanted to go there anyway. Because I wanted to shop here. Well, I guess I can't yet. Oh, hello there. You must be here because you received my request. How delightful. Thank you all very much. You said the wreaths for the cenotaph at the cemetery were damaged, right? I understand that you're planning on providing replacements for them. Allow me to explain. In honor of the Victory Day Festival, wreaths are hung on the cenotaph in the cemetery. When the festival concludes, the wreaths are stored by the Trading Bureau. This year, too many things were stacked on the wooden box the wreaths were kept in. The box was crushed, and the wreaths inside were damaged. Oh no! Poor wreaths! Chalk it up to piss-poor warehouse management. I accept full responsibility for this mishap. The tradition started to remember St. Rosvita's historic... hold on, let me try that one again. The tradition started to remember St. Rosvita's heroic feats during the war. It's been around ever since the church declared her a saint. And that's why it's so crucial that it isn't canceled this year. This shop is acclaimed for its repairs, so I came here seeking help. In our line of business, we fixed many an old relic, like ourselves, for instance. I am humbled that you would entrust our little shop with such an important undertaking. They're broken, but they're not beyond repair. The foundations are still intact, thankfully. But it will take time, more than what we have to fetch the materials. And we'll need fresh flowers for the wreaths. They aren't easy to come by. But you know what? I bet I've already got what they need. I mean, I've been out there gathering and gathering and gathering. And I've gotten some flowers. I see. I understand your situation. If this is to honor Rosvita, then this is my responsibility as well. Perhaps we could assume the task of procuring the materials, Adol. Yeah, let's get the materials. Yeah. My, such wonderful boys and girls. That would help us immensely. Thank you all very much. There are 2 materials that we need to complete the memorial wreaths. The first of them are white ribbons to decorate the wreaths with. The tailor in the main square should carry them. Okay, now those I may not have. The main square. Sounds easy enough. And the other is memorial flowers. They can be found growing all over Balduk. However, it's tradition to decorate the wreaths with the most beautiful snowy white flowers. At this time of year, such flowers bloom on the Seal Canyon Trail. And guess where we just spent a lot of time on? I've heard about this. In a canyon where the sun shines, blooms pure white flowers that glimmer like snow. It's a very rare trait even for this species. We've been to the Seal Canyon Trail before, so it won't be too hard to look. Alright, field trip. I've always wanted to go flower picking. I apologize for asking this of you all. We'll get the wreaths ready to attach the decorations. The canyon is a treacherous place. Do look out for each other out there. I really think I have that one fulfilled. Welcome to Oh, how are you supposed to not get embarrassed shouting at people? Master Gazelle gave me the chance to help her out, but I'm hopeless at this. Oh, I guess she's not the one we talked to shop.
Over here, sir. Can I help you find it? Not gonna buy. Come again soon.
There's certain things I'm looking for, and she don't have any.
Find everything you need here. Take as long as you need. What's wrong? Come back soon, you hear?
Nope, she ain't got what I'm looking for. Maybe over here.
How's it going? Always a pleasure. I'll come back soon.
Nope. I'm looking for gift items.
There's much to enjoy at the festival.
Welcome, welcome. You guys picked the perfect time to stop by. See, I managed to get in some real quality meat for the Victory Day Festival. A little time and elbow grease and voila! Smoked meat of the highest degree. It'll cost you a pretty coin or two, sure, but give it a try. You won't regret it.
Early bird gets the worm.
That's a gift item for someone.
Looks like you still need to come back if you get the chance.
Welcome. Yes. Oh, come again, okay?
Nope, not there.
Now, what do I want to see first?
Welcome. Come back soon.
Oops.
Welcome. I carry only the best. Guaranteed. Come back soon.
Come on. Can I help you find anything? Come again soon.
There's much to enjoy at the festival.
All right, let's go back to the dandelion. I have a hunch I know who that meat's for, but I'm not sure. Hey, Shantae, what do you make of this?
Oh, Adol.
Adol, my darling, welcome. We're just bursting at the seams today with customers, so do excuse me, dear. You too, Credo. I wish I could whip up a snack for you, but I don't have the luxury right now.
What?
I'm perfectly capable of feeding myself. Hey, Shantae, weren't you a gladiator way back when or something? Maybe we can see how much you remember in a friendly duel later. As much as I'd love to go at it with you all night, I'm afraid I'll have to decline. That was in my past, and the bar is my passion now. Sorry, Credo, darling. What a buzzkill. Maybe Dogi and Maxim are up for it. Is it just me, or is Credo more pent-up than he usually is? I wonder if it has anything to do with the Victory Day Festival. Is it just me, or has Credo been acting strange as of late? I didn't take him for one who would exhibit enthusiasm for festivals. Okay, I don't guess he's the one. Even if he is, I can't give it to him right now, apparently.
It's you.
Ah, it's for Maxim.
Oh.
Oh, this aroma is rather pleasant. Owls normally consume only live prey, but Arthur has a preference for smoked meats. Would you care to feed him at all? He came before being called. Interesting. Haha. Give Adol here some space, Arthur. You hold out the piece of smoked meat. Arthur cheerfully gobbles it up.
Unbelievable.
He's like, unbelievable. Always the glutton as ever, aren't you? He's taken a liking to you, Adol. It's rare for him to be this friendly to someone other than myself. How long have you had Arthur? It's a long story, but I suppose I have time. Since before I could remember, I preferred solitude. As a boy, I was raised in the underground world by another black market dealer. He taught me skills I needed to survive in an unforgiving environment. Reconnaissance, subterfuge, maintaining a low profile, fighting. I understand now that he was preparing me to be his successor as a Glean royal spy. It wasn't until much later that I learned of that other clandestine occupation of his. When I was 10, he left me in a forest teeming with monsters for a month, a rite of passage. In what I thought were my last moments, surrounded by starved beasts, Arthur found me. He protected me from them, saving my life. I didn't know what owls ate at the time, and all I had were smoked meats. When I offered some to him, he picked at it with hesitation at first, but he grew to enjoy it. Ever since then, Arthur's always been at my side. We're both misfits, Arthur and I. I knew owls lived for many years, but we've been together for what feels like a lifetime already. I can't imagine life without Arthur. You two have a fascinating relationship. Yes, I consider myself very lucky. I think Arthur is trying to say that he wants to help as well. I might not be with you for long, but in that time, I will repay my debt. Let us continue this partnership until then. Ooh! Time to max out affinity. Arthur's been tracking the Lemures by detecting the traces of malice they emit. It's about time I give him a break. How about it, Adol? Care to join us?
Nice wind blowing today. It's been a while since Arthur got to fly as he pleased. My final mission is now complete.
What final mission? You did well.
It wouldn't have been possible were it not for you. It doesn't feel right to celebrate on the eve of your upcoming battle. Still, it's good to have someone to share this with. With the Cardinal watching over the princess, I can retire with peace of mind. All that remains is to repay what I owe to all of you. After that, I wouldn't mind going somewhere quiet, far away from here. Just me and Arthur.
What will you do after that?
Nothing. I've accomplished enough missions to last a few lifetimes. I started when I was just a kid. And now, I'm done with it for good. There's nothing left for me to do.
There's more to life than just missions.
More to life than missions?
Adol would know. He goes places just to see new lands. And, you know, I like seeing new places too, so I can relate to him.
Come to think of it, I've never considered doing anything else. But you make a good point. The end of one thing marks the beginning to another. I envy your insight. The things you must have seen on your travels. But knowing the way you see the world, reassures me that there's something out there waiting for me.
You tell Maxim that the world is vast, that there's something for everyone, him included.
Of course, so I'll have to wait until Balduke's future is safe. What do you think, Arthur? Where would you like to go after this is all over?
Okay, what about his journal entries? Having always lived to carry out his orders, he now decides how his life will go from here on out, a feeling foreign to him. So I've still got to find a gift for Morbihan. One for Lucian, and one for Shantae. All right, for now. Wow. Wait. The bookstore, duh. Of course I shopped there. But I haven't been to the bistro in a while.
Come on, everything's a good choice. Not gonna come again soon.
And they don't have anything new.
I'm so glad this day has finally come.
Let's take a look at the other side here.
Please, looking for anything specific? Didn't see it. Hope to see you again soon.
Well, I can't think of anything else to do at the moment. Hold on. I thought there was a... thought I saw another armor shop somewhere. Wait. Let's go to the gift shop. Because that's an armor shop.
Welcome. Are you looking for something? You have done already. Come again, okay?
Thank goodness we stopped there.
There's much to enjoy at the festival.
Please, take it. I recommend everything. Oh, hope to see. What do I want to see first?
Let's see. Yeah. Let's go over here.
Balduke doesn't get much better than this.
Come on, everything's a good choice. Come again soon. Come on, let's go have some fun.
Are you hurt anywhere? If you're hurt, come to me right away. No remedies for you? Must take better care of yourself.
I was hoping he might have some sort of
Hello, are you looking for something? Need come again, okay?
There's much to enjoy at the festival.
a formula or something. I should have known he wouldn't. He don't want you learning how to brew your own medicine.
Hey, always a pleasure. Come back soon.
All right, let's go back to the dandelion. Okay, what was that gift item we got? Potent ointment. I wonder if Morbahan would want that. Nope. I don't guess Shantae would want that. You got a lot of comrades in arms. That must mean I'm late to the party. But better late than never. Now that I'm here, we can get this show on the road. Lucian. That's who else I haven't given a gift to yet. Where the heck is he? If he's up in the pub, there's no telling where he could be gallivanting about. Lucian. Dang, where the heck did he get off to? Maybe I'll see him later. That's right. We saw him earlier. And I guess he had to get off somewhere. Welcome. Looking for something extra festive to wear today? You tell Giselle that you need some white ribbon for the memorial wreaths. Oof, the wreaths broke? That's rough. I happen to have some overstock, so no need to pay for it. Wait just a sec, Kay? Thank you so much. You are a lifesaver, metaphorically speaking. Don't mention it. Honoring those lost in the 100 Years' War is an important tradition. We as foundations were built on their deeds, after all. It's the least we can do. Kind of spooky that they broke on Victory Day, though. Let's just hope it isn't a bad omen. If only this chick knew about the ultimate Grimwald Nox coming up. Not to mention Zola running about. There's definitely a feeling of dread in the air. Well, we better fix up those wreaths if we want to start driving it all away. Indeed. Everything okay? Those looks on you guys could fray a finished seam. Oh, no. We're just talking amongst ourselves. Thanks for the help. All that remains is to acquire the glistening flowers found in Seal Canyon. It is said that they bloom in a sunny spot deep within. Let us search for them. So I guess you can't get that early.
Please, looking for anything specific? Didn't hope to see you again soon. I'm so glad this day's finally come. It's just as lively as last year.
All right. Oh, it's inside the alchemy wing? That I wasn't expecting. Now, wait a minute. It tricked me. I didn't think the sun was shining anywhere in here. But where that mark showed up was tricking me. here's where we need to be.
I think there's something here.
Wow, get a look at those. Sunlit canyon, pure white blooms, snowy shimmer. It checks all the boxes. No doubt about it. These are the flowers used in the memorial wreaths. How curious. Here they bloom especially brilliantly compared to others of their kind. This spot likely meets its optimal growing conditions in terms of climate and terrain. Awfully convenient of them to bloom just in time for the festival, though. Let's try not to take any more than we need, okay? With that, we have gathered all the requisite materials for the memorial wreaths. Let us return to the antique shop, such that Rodario and Melissa may assemble them. Guess what we got? Ah, you brought the ribbons and the flowers for the wreaths. These are just the flowers we need. You have our thanks. With these, we can now fix the wreaths. I'm just happy we could help. Now then, we have work to do. It will be just a moment. You may stay as well, Dale. Thanks. You're all lifesavers. Rodario and Melissa got to work right away. Once the wreaths were completed, they went to the cemetery together. Wow, those wreaths really ended up coming together. Not that I expected anything less from you, Mr. and Mrs. Ringendale, or however the heck you say that name. Oh, now we hardly did a thing. Though I think I speak for us all when I say that these wreaths outshine the previous ones. We have the beautiful flowers and ribbons you all collected to thank for that. And now the souls of the saint and those lost in the war can rest in peace another year. I'm just glad we could help. Nah. Actually, knowing Aprilis gives us... let me try again. Actually, knowing Aprilis gives all of us a bit of a funny feeling. Indeed, but at the same time, a certain sense of accomplishment as well. You can say that again. Thanks for your help, Mr. and Mrs. Rinsdale. And thanks to all of you as well. We'll make sure to take extra care of these. Wouldn't want to put all your work to waste. Thank you for going through the trouble of collecting everything for us. We'll just be going back in the shop now. Ah, yes. We do have our little side project to be completing. Now then, I hope you all enjoy the Victory Day festivities. Oh, same to you. Side project, huh? That piques my interest. Upon deliberation, they did mention having a few materials for the wreaths left over. Well, I couldn't help to go in and sneak a peek, right?
About time we finished.
Okay, that's about what I thought I'd get out of that.
How about this one?
Oh, Rodario, that one simply won't do. I think girls these days prefer frills like this one has.
Oh, for crying out loud, Melissa. You don't like any of the ones I'd pick. Maybe this would be easier if you just picked it yourself.
I do have my opinions, but I could never decide all on my own.
Oh my, what a pleasant surprise. If it isn't Krisha and her friends. Wait just a moment, dears. I'll go prepare a pot of tea. Oh, you don't have to do that. We were just in the area, so we thought we'd say hello. Oh, you'll have to excuse us, dear. We were a tad preoccupied. To be precise, I wanted to make Anemona new clothes out of the leftover ribbons and flowers. We wanted her to have a pretty new set in time for the festival. And I might have been finished in time for the festival if it weren't for your nettling. Well, I only want Anemona to have the most adorable clothes in town. They must be inspired after repairing the wreaths. Looks like it. We should probably leave them be. I'm sorry, Krisha. Please come back anytime.
Is everything okay, Anemona?
Yes. I was just thinking about Melissa and Rogerio's conversation. It reminded me of something.
Of something from your past?
Yes. A memory from many years ago. Of a time I spent with Rosvita. With Aprilis.
What do you think, Anemona? What do I think? You wish to know if that dress is defective? No, silly. It's a new outfit for you to wear. It took me a long time to make these. It's a present from me to you. A present. Then shall I give you something in return? You don't need to give me anything. I just want us to be friends, Anemona. Papa has already instructed me to do so. That's not what I mean. Why? How could you do that?
Your doll was getting old. I merely attempted to give her a new body. However, I did not expect her soul to reject it and disappear.
But you didn't have to throw her away!
What is the reason for this outburst?
You don't know anything! I've had Anemona since I was little. She was my only friend!
I can't believe my eyes. I thought you were gone forever. But here you are. I want so badly to take you with me, but you have your own life now. And I can't risk losing you again. Goodbye, Anemona. Until next time.
So that was her same body.
She didn't take you because she was worried about you. It sounds like Aprilis was actually a pretty normal girl.
I'm kind of relieved to hear that.
Anemona, you're smiling.
Oh. So it seems dolls can smile too.
Anemona.
So what you were looking for was Aprilis all along?
Perhaps, but only in the beginning. Now I wish to find a way to end the Grimwald Nox forever. Aprilis has been fighting alone for so long, but now I can do something to help her. I do not want for her to feel alone again.
We'll help you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adol.
think about this Zola guy?
From what I know about him, he sounds unpredictable. And his magnum opus is anybody's guess.
Yeah, I just hope that we'll find out soon.
All right, let's see if we can buy anything from here.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Not what I hoped to find.
Change your mind? Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, I guess it's that gift item that took my, that took my gold down so much. Wait.
Well, what can I get for you? Oh, come back soon, you hear?
Hey, this is as quality as something. See you later.
Okay, never mind. Thank goodness Felix made it back from the prison safe and sound. Though I'll bet you'll be raring to join him. Lock him up and throw out the key, eh, Yufa? Okay, that's taking it a little too far. I'm surprised she didn't blush.
Find take as long as you need. What's wrong? Come back soon, you hear?
All right, let's see here. Wait a minute. Is it possible? Nah. I was hoping that would connect to the prison, but it doesn't look like it does. Okay, it's not time to max out affinity with Anemona yet. I should talk to Shantae. Okay, never mind. I thought perhaps that gift item could have been for him. This place looks fancier every time I walk in. Guess it's not all that when you're living on a big-time doctor salary, though. Well, Jules, let's go see what your mom has to say. Yeah. I'm back. Wait a second. I'll be right down. Well, look at you, Jules. You brought all your little friends home with you. Come in. Oh, you'll have to forgive me for not tidying up. That's okay. Sorry for not telling you we were coming. Oh, your mom's just the sweetest, isn't she? I'm jealous. Sweet? Is that what you call it? Oh, yes. I did spot someone in town who looked just like your father. But it didn't take long before I lost him in the crowd. I didn't want to disappoint you if it turned out I was mistaken, Jules. That's why I didn't mention it. I hope you can forgive me. It's nothing to be sorry about. That said, how did you know I saw someone who looked like your father in the first place? I figured I had nothing to lose asking the Monstrums for help, but... well... Oh, I get it. That's just how powerful our mother-son bond is, isn't it? Yeah, sure. More importantly, this man you saw was over in the Central District, right? Yes, that's right. I believe he was just on his way out of Baldur Cathedral. But there were so many people there that I ended up losing track of him. It'll probably go down as the biggest mistake of my life. Boo-hoo-hoo. I see. So there truly are people out there who cry boo-hoo-hoo. Anyway, the Dr. Noah really did leave from the cathedral. Right. All we have to do is ask if anyone saw him there. Let's go, Adol. Oh, and Jules, dear, if you do happen to run into your father, promise you won't force him to come back. What? Why? Because I trust him. Your father would never leave us without a good reason. I may not know what or why exactly, but that much I can say for sure. There's no way you can know that. Oh, but I do. I'm a lot more perceptive than I look, you know. You should never underestimate a mother, especially not yours, young man. Now promise me, Jules, all right? All right. I wanted to go to the Pendleton Company anyway, and that's right nearby.
Take your time looking around. How may I be of assistance? This one's a limited time offer. Could I interest you in anything else? Have a wonderful day.
That's really expensive. But that leaves just one more gift item I haven't gotten yet.
Mais oui. A bientôt.
And I guess it's for Moribond. What's this? For me? Oh, goodness, what an honor. I can't remember the last time I received a gift from such a handsome man. Oh, Adol, as if you haven't already won my heart over. Still, earrings, I never imagined I would ever wear another pair. Are your earrings important to you? Yes, they're more dear to me than anything else I own. They're a symbol of a promise I made to a comrade, a partner whom I owed my life to.
You know...
Years ago, I was a gladiator at the Colosseum. Surprising, right? After the Romans took over, they built the Colosseum. It was 8 years ago. In my younger days, I was a bit of a hellion myself. That's when I met him. He told me something I'll never forget. Let's spice things up in this town. Until it's filled with the same vivacity that used to illuminate every street and alley. He and I wore these earrings, a matching pair, as a reminder of that oath. But after a tragic accident during a Colosseum battle, he passed away. After that, I retired and decided to pursue a career as a chef, a lifelong goal of mine. I traveled the world to hone my cooking, and that's how I met the Pendletons. It was my friendship with Carla that brought me here, to the Dandelion. There's no need for commiseration. Us gladiators are always prepared for the worst. Besides, Baltic has changed much over the past 8 years, for the better. After the annexation, there was a bleak cloud that hung over it that I thought would never disappear. But now we have bullfighting, strongman competitions, and many other exciting events. My only regret is that he's unable to see his home my only regret is that he's unable to see his home become the town he yearned for it to be. But you know, Adol, the iridescent stones within these earrings have a deeper meaning. They remind us to set the past free. I really shouldn't let the past inhibit my future. Thank you, Adol, darling. I will cherish these earrings dearly. In return, I wouldn't object to going on a date with you, should you ask. Oh, Adol, darling. I apologize for the sudden request, but would you come with me?
I hope I didn't make you wait, my dear Adol. There's something I wanted to give you. I don't know if I'll have another chance. Here you are.
Is that his comrades?
Isn't the gladiator carving so elegant and fierce? That's the first medallion I ever won after I became a gladiator once upon a time. It was a good luck charm that I held very dear. There's no need to hesitate. I suppose it would be difficult for you to accept it after hearing all of that. But I insist that you have it, Adol. And I'm certain that it works. You can take that to the bank. If I didn't, I wouldn't have retired looking this immaculate.
Are you sure about this?
You mean... Yes, I'm sure. I have things that are more important to me now. When I saw you carried in from the prison, unconscious, I was surprised at how upset the sight made me, despite having been through hell and back myself. It reminded me of a companion whom I owed for saving my life. It just goes to show how much you all mean to me. It's a shame that it took almost losing you for me to understand that.
We all care about you too.
Oh, Adol, mon cher. You really shouldn't tease me so. You're the heart of the dandelion, Adol. If I can do my part and keep you safe, then I'm sure we'll all be just fine. I sincerely believe in you. No matter what comes to pass, just be sure to come home, okay? Now that you understand, take this medallion without another word out of you. You be sure to take good care of it, okay, Adol, my darling?
All right, let's see that. Let's see those journal entries. Oh. That's strange. Usually max affinity gives you all the journal entries. Okay, so it is accessory.
You buying or not? Looking to cut it, do you? You saw nothing.
Who knows? The last gift item could be in a chest I haven't found yet. Wouldn't be the first time. All right. We don't need to put this off any longer. This is called the Cathedral of the Hieroglyph Church. Right. And the last place that Jules' father, Dr. Noah, was last seen coming out of. Oh? Good to see you again. Ah, Father Ralph. Thank you for coming. And it seems you brought Credo. Let's move somewhere more private for our discussion, shall we? Yes, I know Dr. Noah well. He was the one we would call whenever worshippers fell ill. However, I regret that I don't know if he's come to the cathedral lately. That's okay. Sister Mel, would you happen to know anything? I'm not sure if he's the same person you're looking for, but I recall seeing a rather strange man here just recently. Do you remember anything else about him by any chance? He came by asking to see some old medical records. The church keeps all of its records from the past, you see. I remember him because I thought it was such an unusual request. After I procured them for him, he pursued them as if in a frenzy. Sounds a lot like Dad. And where did he go after that? That was another peculiar thing. He said he had business at the ancient shrine outside town. I thought he seemed like a doctor, but maybe he was an archaeologist. An ancient shrine? Maybe the Norse shrine? Yeah, most likely. And we've been there before. Okay then, time to relive some fond memories. Hey, Yufa. Mom said that we didn't need to force him home, right? Then our work's done, isn't it? We already know he's alive. We're not going to force anyone to do anything. But we're so close. You can't quit while you're ahead, Jules. Huh? You two need to have a heart-to-heart. Wasn't that one of your nails in the coffin? Good point.
Dad.
Jules, how did you know I was here? Is there something you all needed to speak with me about?
You explained that Pamela had been searching for him ever since she saw him in the city.
It's been a long time, so I know how difficult it is to see her. Either way, you know Mom's never going to stop looking for you.
Ah, so she did see me. I should have been more discreet.
If you don't mind me asking, Dr. Noah, what are you doing here?
Ah, right. Do you see this plaque behind me? Inscribed on it is a record of diseases throughout history. I came to see if I could find anything useful.
Oh, I see. You were looking for a way to cure Jules.
What?
Am I really that transparent? Still, this might be a good opportunity for me to explain everything to you all. You deserve to know what happened. It was many years ago, long before I knew anything about homunculi. I came to learn of an institution that fostered war orphans. That was where I first met you, Jules.
I was a war orphan?
Yes. Aprilis had entrusted the four of you to that orphanage.
The four of you? I wonder if the other three are part of the party. Credo, Krisha, Yufa. Now that I think about it, that does fit.
She couldn't take care of you on her own. It was her last resort.
That's understandable.
Indeed, it was in that orphanage where we met Jules. You should have seen how happy Pamela was. After all, she couldn't bear children of her own.
Mom couldn't have children?
Unfortunately not. But I know that she loved you more because of it. The years after we adopted you were the happiest of our lives. When you became ill, it devastated your mother. That's when I promised her that I would find a cure for you.
Dad.
One day, in my desperate search to find a treatment, a man approached me. That man was an alchemist named Zola.
Papa.
He told me who he was and asked for my help in his alchemy research. It was then he revealed to me that you, Jules, were a homunculus. I thought that if I helped him, I would eventually find a way to cure your disease.
I had no idea. But why did you have to leave us?
The hero you were created from suffered from the same disease as you. I surmised that the hero's body would lead me to more clues about the disease. However, Zola kept a firm grip on his research. As a condition for becoming his adjutant, I was forbidden from leaving the prison.
Dad,
It's not your fault, Jules. Being sick isn't ever anyone's fault.
Very good words.
Believe me, my deepest regret is leaving you and your mother without saying goodbye.
Jules, there's something you've been wanting to say, isn't there? You don't have to wait anymore.
Yufa.
Dad. To tell you the truth, there were many things I wanted to say to you when I saw you again. I wanted to tell you how much I despised you, how much I hated you. But now, how could I say any of those things?
Jules.
Thanks, Dad. For taking care of me. For being my dad. And for trying to find a cure for me. Thank you.
Jules.
As a doctor, it would be imprudent of me to be too optimistic. But I'm progressively coming to understand your disease. There's still a chance for a cure. I will do everything in my power to save you.
Dad.
Good thing you two finally hashed it out. Hey, by the way, what kind of research were you helping Zola with exactly?
I was looking for ways to extract memories from a person's soul. That research allowed me to create the primordials and monsters from Adol's memories. I imagine Zola plans on taking this research even further.
Even further.
But what about Shadowlard? I thought you two were working together.
You must mean how Shadowlard gathered those with desirable talents in the prison. That was Zola's plan all along. He was merely using Master Shadowlard. Zola was the one who truly needed them. In spite of that, he rarely shows himself in the prison nowadays. I'm afraid even I don't know what he planned on doing with them.
Whatever it was, I'm sure it wasn't anything good.
Zola is an unforgiving man, if his treatment of Shadowlord was any indication. But if you asked me if he were evil, I wouldn't be able to tell you. He sincerely believes his actions are just, regardless of the implications.
Villains always do.
You mean he's a whack job, the kind you stay away from?
That may be true. I admit, I had my fair share of blame for your hardships, Monstrums. For that, I apologize.
You saved my life.
It was the least I could do to make it up to you. But I don't expect to be forgiven on that alone.
Dad.
I'll go see your mother soon, Jules. You have my word. My son is fighting his best even when sick. It's only right that I work just as hard. After it's all over, we'll go back to how it was. You, me, and your mother. Crimson King. No, Adol. Zola is profoundly fascinated with you. You have no reason to trust me, but I suggest that you be careful. Now then, it's nearly sunset. I'd better return to the prison. You'll have to excuse me.
Dad, you be careful too.
Yes, I will.
Hey, good for you, Jules.
Yeah, thanks. I should thank you guys too.
We're all happy for you, Jules. Your dad is a good person after all.
I believe there is much I can learn from him as well.
Yeah, he's all right. Can we go back to town now?
I see. So it wasn't your father I saw after all. Yeah, unfortunately not. I could have sworn I caught a glimpse of him, face and all, but I must have been mistaken. I suppose it's time I finally threw in the towel on this. Oh, now, don't be so glum, chums. I don't know how it all went, of course, but I imagine I can hazard a guess. Your father just isn't quite ready to come see me again yet, is he? Mom, thank you for humoring me, Jules. The same goes for the rest of you as well. It isn't much, but I'd like you to have this. We appreciate your kindness. Of course, sweetie. Think nothing of it. Now, I suppose I ought to get back to cooking. See, I've been working on a special little festival day treat for everybody. I may stop by to deliver it later, so try not to spoil your appetite. We won't. Thanks again, Mrs. Noah. I wonder, is that going to be the key to the last recipe we get? Ever since my dad said he'd come back home someday, I've been keeping it from my mom. But I guess she figured out that we were hiding something from her either way. Seems so. Call it a mother's intuition. I wonder if that means Dr. Noah might be able to come home sooner than he thought. With a wife that understanding, I bet she'd even be fine with all that alchemy stuff. I'm not so sure about that. Either way, whether or not he does is entirely up to him. It's when I take Mom's feelings into account that things get a little more complicated. Yeah, I know what you mean. In any event, now that we reported back, shall we attend to our remaining matters?
What a snooze fest.
Well, that takes care of all the urgent requests we had, but Aprilis still hasn't gotten in touch with us. I do wonder what's going on with her, but waiting around would only waste time. Let's return to the Dandelion for now and see if there's anything else we can do.
Finally, a chance for some real fun.
So Krish is the only one we've gotten, let's see. I remember, Adol and shoot, I already forgot his name. Coming out of the cemetery when they came out of the wait, what is? Oh, that's graffiti. Never mind. Wait. I remember there being a shop around here. Or is that the Shantytown? Okay, yeah. We'll go back to the Dandelion. Where have you been at, all my darling? My heart nearly turned to dust waiting for you to come home to me. Maybe I've over-dramatized it just a tad. Did something happen, Shantae? Yes. You see, there I was, looking over the bulletin board, as I always do. And there it was. A request from none other than our stout friend, Warden Belger. Belger? Can you believe it? I thought at first that it was a joke in poor taste. But as it turns out, it really was from Belger. What did it say? According to him, there have been sightings of strange monsters on Estat Road. Tell him to do it himself. He's got grunts with swords, right? We're not pest control. Do not be so quick to dismiss it. There's something peculiar about this. Strange monsters. Perhaps the research wing has something to do with this. That's true. Maybe that's why he's asking for our help. Knowing him, he wouldn't have unless he was desperate. Might as well humor him. The Hieroglyph Knights are a bit curtailed at the moment, being on probation. Poor guy must be scrambling to keep up without them. There's been an influx of tourists here to see the festival, and they may be endangered. We've also received a similar request from Carla for this reason. Adol, my darling, would you consider it? Something has to be done. I concur wholeheartedly. Nobody is more qualified to hunt monsters than you all. Psh. Okay, now before we do that, I'm gonna go see if maybe Jules wants to have a heart-to-heart. AKA maximize affinity. But I don't see him anywhere. Jules. Guess I can't talk to him yet. But we've got this vortex to take care of, which we'll do tomorrow. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. We got a lot done today. We got everyone's normal weapons fully upgraded. We got them the best armor we can have them with right now. We just got a lot done. And there were several characters that we maxed out affinity with. Yeah, there's 12 affinity left. 25 people entries. That's a lot of people entries. And there's a total of 4 quests left to do. 61 treasures left to be found. Yeah, we have come a long way, you guys, and we should get our last landmark really soon. With that being said, let's find someone to raid before we go. We'll raid Ninja Heather, who is playing Spyro 2. I've actually hung out with Heather in person a couple of times. Really fun to be around. Awesome streamer. You guys are going to have a great time. But once again, thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. I will see you back tomorrow when we continue Monstrum Nox. And who knows? We might actually finish it. I know we're close. But in any event, this is Thunderfist 1978, signing off.